Jordan with Pinebox here. Wanted to take a quick minute and kind of give you an update on Pinebox and where we're at towards the end of 2022. Let you know what I've been up to and, kind of keep you updated. So, as I'm sure you know, 2022 was a pretty slow year in the pedal world. I think the small business world in general just kind of suffered a little bit of a loss the latter part of the year. So, that's not a complaint. It just simply meant that I had a lot of time. I had a lot of time to spend with my family, take care of some things around the house, things that, like different projects I'd been putting off, and most importantly for you, time to develop new stuff. So I have several things in the works, some bigger projects that hopefully I'll be seeing by the summer 2023, roundabout spring, summer 2023. And other than that, I really spent a lot of time contemplating different aspects of the company and kind of focusing on my goals and goals that I've achieved, goals that I still want to achieve, and kind of the overall mindset of Pinebox and what I want it to be in the next 2 to 5 years. And that's a good thing to reflect on at the end of every year. I'm very goal oriented and really like to methodically do everything, and so anyways, back to 2022. I built pretty much everything that I had in stock in April and May, and kind of rode that out for the summer. I'm just now having to kind of replenish some of the stock, and that gave me tons of time to kind of tinker and create stuff, which is really where I thrive. So that was awesome. The thing that I'm most excited about is something that I will share here in a minute, and I spent a lot of time on that. So give you just kind of an idea of the overall mindset that I've been in the last 4 years or so. Essentially, I build products and design products to hopefully go viral, for lack of a better word. It would be really great to you make something and then you sell 1,000 of them a year or something like that, just because you get good price breaks. It's kind of maximizing the time that you put into it, and that's probably the easiest way to stay afloat. Not only having constant sales, but constantly selling a lot of one thing is kind of the easiest way to do it. And that's been a focus of mine. I would like to have a couple pedals that sell really well, and those will basically pay for me to live and support my family while creating new stuff without the financial burdens that often come with running a small company. And that hasn't happened yet. I have done well. I do pretty well. I make it, I pay my bills, and that's really enough for me. It only becomes an issue in slow years and stuff. But after this summer, with things being slow and me having time off and stuff, it really made me think, is that the proper way to think about it? Does every single pedal you make have to be one that you want to sell 1,000 of, 2,000 of, And there's certain things that deserve to be out in the world, but maybe they're not going to sell that many, so I don't put my time and energy into making it. And it doesn't have to be that way. I do all of my own demo work, I do all of my own artwork, I pretty much do all of my own circuit work, PCB layouts, pretty much everything start to finish minus the enclosures now, I do in-house. So I don't really have to make 1,000 of something to make it profitable. You'd work a lot harder making 10 different models that each sold 100 rather than making one that sold 1,000, but you can do it and kind of make the same amount of money. So, with that being said, I decided a goal for 2023, but I will be implementing it 2 months early, is that I want to release a limited batch, a limited run of something that I've been tinkering with. So pedals that I play with, old and new, new circuits, classic circuits that aren't in production anymore, that I tweak and try to use in my own music life, and things like that. I want to do one small release a month for the next 14 months. And, you know, it's a hefty goal, but I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it well. I will have a demo for each one. I have pretty much the artwork mapped out for all of them. It's been a slow summer. And, you know, I'm really excited about that. It's a whole bunch of work. It means I won't likely be able to really take a vacation or anything, but it is, you know, just kind of interesting. It will keep me not afloat, what's the correct word? Keep me interested, you know? I get really bored doing the same thing over and over. This will keep me interested. It'll keep me, you know, kind of happy to be building pedals. So I'm going to do that. More specifically, I'm talking about the Pinebox Small Batch series. So, what is small batch? I think that small batch is probably 50 or less. For me, I'm not going to do 50. I will be making 25 of each one. So I will be making 25 pedals, a new pedal each month for the next 14 months. 25 meaning like when those 25 are gone, they will never be made again. That's not a sales tactic. It is tactic. That's not a sales tactic. It is a promise to you that I say it's limited edition, and it's actually going to be limited edition. And once it's made, you'll never see it again. So, 25 through whole construction, new artwork, new demos, new pictures, pretty much like a new release, a small release every single month for the next 14 months. Pretty excited about that. I will try to keep the release dates pretty consistent. I do have a vacation. I'm leaving the country in May or June. I think May. So, you know, with some wiggle room, I'll try to keep the release dates pretty consistent. But yeah, I'm really excited about it. I will have one to show you here in the next 2 weeks. The very first one, which is wonderful. Yeah, so if you have any questions, if you have you know, any comment whatsoever, feel free to reach out to me via email or Instagram, and I'd be happy to chat with you about it. So thanks for watching. I don't know what I missed here. I'll update more, you know, in the future. And yeah, so have a great weekend, have a great next week, and I'll talk soon.